I'll show you how to make this Christmas gift tracker step by step. First, let's prepare the table. Write down all column titles. Next, add checkboxes for the done column. Insert checkbox. Now let's add categories for the relation column. Insert a dropdown. Write your categories. You can also change the color for each one. In advanced options, I like to use the arrow. It looks cleaner. Now let's format the budget, actual, and difference columns. Select them, format, number, currency rounded. This way, all amounts will look correct automatically. For the bought column, insert checkboxes. Do the same for wrapped and sent. Select the delivery column, insert dropdown. Write your categories. Change colors or use customize to pick from the palette. And again, select the arrow in advanced options. Our table is ready. Select it. Right-click, convert to table. Let's edit a bit. Choose a header color. In table formatting, turn on grid lines. Then select condensed view. Let's remove extra rows. Control-Shift down arrow to select them and delete. On the right, keep 3 rows and delete the rest. Control-Shift arrow. Now adjust each column width to fit the data. Let's add a formula for the difference column. Type equals budget minus actual, then autofill it down. I'll add some example data to fill the table. Let's format the text. Select the column's name, gift ideas, and store. Choose wrap. Do the same for the address column. In table formatting, turn off alternate colors. Let's format the difference column. Select it. Format, conditional formatting. First rule, greater than or equal to 0. No fill, dark green text. Then add another rule, less than or equal to 0, red text. Now let's add conditional formatting to the whole table. Select all conditional formatting, add another rule, custom formula. Type equals $C12. This is the checkbox column equals true. When checked, the row will highlight automatically. Set a light green background and strike through text. Let's see how it works. The difference column has its own formatting. Let's mark it light gray to remember it shouldn't be edited. Now let's create the total budgeting section. For total budget, type equals sum of table 1 budget. For total spent, type equals sum of table 1 actual. For remaining, use equals H3 minus H6, budget minus spent. Then format the text, add borders to each box. Use green for budget and red for spent. Let's add conditional formatting for the remaining cell. First rule, greater than or equal to 0. Second rule, less than or equal to 0. Now let's check how it works. Let's make a chart to show how much budget is left. Create a small table with spent and left. Spent equals H6, total spent. Left equals H3 minus H6, budget minus spent. Select the table, insert chart. Choose a donut chart. In chart style, remove border. In pie chart, set donut hole to 75%. In pie slice, set spent to dark red, left to dark green. In legend, turn it off. Adjust the chart visually. In Customize, Chart and Axis Titles, add a title and style it. Then select both table columns. Right-click, Hide Columns. When prompted, click Include Data. Now let's create the Gifts section. Add a title. Merge two cells, make it bold and green. Next, let's count how many gifts are already done. Type equals count if table 1 done true. It will count all checked boxes. Then, let's count how many gifts we have in total. Use equals count a table 1 name. It counts all names in the list. To see how many gifts are left, subtract completed from total. Format the section, make it bold and add color. Let's test it and see how it works. Add a border around the whole gifts area. Now let's create the last section, days until Christmas. This formula subtracts today's date from December 25th. Format it nicely and add a border. Let's decorate our template. First, hide grid lines. View, show, turn off grid lines. Then, select a few cells on the left and merge them. Go to Insert, Image, in Cell. Choose a picture from your folder. Now merge the top cells and add Christmas decorations. Do the same for all 4 images. That's it. Here's our final template. It's easy to recreate, but I've already made one for you. Link in the description. One last tip, if you plan to add more gifts later. To add a new row in the table, right-click on a row, insert row. This way all formatting and conditional formatting will stay. Another option, copy an existing row and paste it at the bottom of the table. If you just type below the table, it will automatically become part of it. Everything calculates correctly and keeps the same formatting as the rest of the table. The only thing is that conditional formatting doesn't expand automatically, so you'll need to adjust its range manually. All done. Enjoy your new Christmas gift tracker.